What's going on, everybody? This is Darian, DariensCreationz, and today we're gonna drink and draw. What? Now, if you've never done that before, that's where you drink and draw. Now, what we drink and draw, who knows? Who really knows at all? So first things first, we're gonna open up a drawing app. So I have my iPad Pro down here. Once again, it is a 12.9-inch iPad Pro, the 2021 version with the M1 chip. I know you guys are curious, so boom, there you have it. I have the Apple Pencil Gen 2, and I have the paper-like screen protector, and I do not have the pervert glove.
Nope.
So let's go ahead and open up Procreate, and ta-da! This is my actual library of stuff, and yeah, some of it's complete trash, but I need it. It just helps me out. So yeah. So we're gonna draw. Let's go ahead and start with opening up a document. I have some pre-selected documents that I made. These two right here, 8x10 printable, and then the 10x8 printable, which is essentially a horizontal version of an 8x10. And they both say high res. I have it in P3, not RGB, which is red, greens, and blues. And then CMKY, like this 16x20 down here, is something you would print out. I don't want it to be printed out. I want it to be digital specifically. So I'm gonna go ahead and use P3 specifically as my color. So let's just go with 8x10. Now this is not white. Thank God I don't have a white background. It's nothing against white, but look at this. So white will actually show up if I want to push a highlight. And outside of that, it doesn't show up. I use this color down here. Why, I don't know. It's just, I like it. I'm gonna be using on my sketching, so we have all these other things. I have bought brushes from other artists before. I don't recommend you buy them just because I represent the struggling artist that most of us are. And like my favorite artist in today's time frame, like not unfortunately, god dang. What's in this damn cup? Is Aaron Blaise. I love Aaron Blaise as far as his artwork goes. I wish he would finish one of my damn drawings. I just hand him the rest of it and say, here, take this. But so I bought some of his brushes. I may have got them free when I was a member. I may have just bought them just because I actually like to support his work. I actually bought his book, and then I bought his other book, which should be coming to my house whenever I get off this deployment in the next few months. Ginseng Sketches, I bought their brushes. Haze Long, bought her brushes. And I don't use them very much at all. I think I may use one. I think this one, who's this? Yep, whoever this is. Lines detail drawing, all these stuff. This line detail rough, I do use. This is essentially what I'm using. I think I did modify it, so I'll just leave it. I'll leave that person's brush up there. Dang, I've been talking about nothing. So I'm not going to draw anything just yet. I'm going to just get in here. This is how I kind of warm up. What size is this brush? And then I will do things like just bust out circles or ovals, even if they're leaning, right? I can try and do a perfect circle or, you know, more of a vertical circle if I want to. I don't mind leaning ones, ovals, different things like that. Straight lines all the way across and just general stuff like that. Now, you don't have to do what I just did. By undoing that, you can use your 3 fingers and then swipe it across and still clear the layer that way, or you can come up here to the layer menu, this one, and actually clear it that way. Or, like I said, put 3 fingers down, just squiggle it across and go. So once again, I'm going to be using Procreate. For those of you who are curious about it, this is the 5.3.1 version of Procreate. This is the most up-to-date version as of whatever date it is today. January 14th, 2023 AD. So going back to this, let's go ahead and figure out what to draw. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my photos document. I think I already have it to certain things. I download it from Pinterest and I use them as reference images. It may be a dog. I don't have very many dogs. It may be a cat, a bird, a frog, or a girl. And those are what I draw. That's what I like to draw. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up this. Put it to the side, and look at that. Look at that. A frog, a girl, no cats or dogs. Oh, there's a monkey. There's a cat. There's a few cats right there. More birds, a primate. I have all kinds of reference images and stuff like that that I've seen or that inspired me to do certain drawings, certain things I'll learn from, like this. I still never done that, probably won't, just being honest. And dang, what's in this cup? Yeah, so this is going to turn out not the way I planned. I'm sure of it. Just because I can see what's in this cup is going to jack me up bad. This is a beautiful, whatever this is. You see it right here, artwork, copyright, Johanna, whatever, Tarkella, 2015. They put their watermark over it. They even signed it. I am not stealing this art.
Nope.
I am just using it as a reference or something to build my confidence as an artist. And same with this one. Don't know who did it, but I like it. And so I like a lot of these art drawings. But either way, I'm going to go to, nope. What am I going to do? Don't click off the channel yet. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. This cardinal. It looks like a T, right? So we can draw this cardinal and we can do it like this, and then like a fake alpha. And then essentially, there's your cardinal. If you don't like it, I'll try and do it a little bit different. I will go ahead and try, if I can, if this cup juice isn't tearing me up too bad, I'm going to try to just rough in and scribble in just whatever I can at this point. Watch, you guys are like, what the heck is this fool drawing? You guys are probably asking what's in the cup too. Like, he not only made a YouTube video, he edited it and then posted it online. And look what he drew. Look what he freaking drew. And that's fine. God dang, that thing is huge. Dang, that thing is huge. Let's put this in for where these little phalanges are. Let's draw this, whatever this is, on a bird. Let's draw that. Kind of fans down, back out, does this. Yes, I know there's a feather that kind of does something like that. I'm not worried about that feather at this moment. And then I can't do it, because if I was to look at this bird and say how tall it is from the tip of its crown to the bottom of those tail feathers and then flip it horizontal, it's probably just as wide as it is long. And also, what the flip did I just do? Okay, cool. Let's try that again. Next to these feet, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So there's my cardinal. Don't leave yet. Stick with me, please do. Please, 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 please stick with me. And this is why. So I'm in here just kind of getting more feel for this bird, right? This thing, this creature. And I know I scribbled pretty horribly at first, but I'm just going to go ahead and put another layer on top. Drop this one's opacity down just a little bit. Probably change my, what the heck? Nope. Yep, you're going down. And then I'm going to come back in here and kind of look at this bird, for a reference only and not really so much of a slave reference. So I'm just going to kind of come in here and see what I could feel. So I will put this line, although you would think, why didn't I put like a perspective or some sort of line prior? It's because I didn't. Let's see. Let's see. At some point in this video, I'll probably go ahead and speed it up and just shut my mouth. And you can see the process if you even stick around that long. You probably already clicked off. You're probably watching Aaron Blaze right now. You're like, yeah, anyways, Darian. You're like, hey, thanks for showing me Aaron Blaze, but I'm not watching you no more. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. He's worth leaving me for. Yep. And a lot of artists will get on here on YouTube, and they don't suck, by the way. I don't even think, yeah, okay, well, I suck, but like, they don't really suck. And they'll post things, and once again, I have a video that I just posted not too long ago that talk about the inspiration that you can get and the encouragement you can get from seeing other artists create masterpieces on this app, or just this tablet, or any sort of digital tablet, or whatever, the flip, fill in the blank. And then you get discouraged, and then you draw this. And then you're like, bro, this bird sucks. And then they're like, yeah, it does suck. But like, oh well, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. You're having fun. Let me know in the chat if you can. You guys are probably already clicked off. I'm probably talking to myself the rest of this video. But if for some reason you guys are sticking around, what time of day are you even watching this? I am curious if you are on some like, I'm sleepy and YouTube suggested this somehow. And if it did, like, what the flip? You guys are probably sleeping and your dang thing is on autoplay, and that's why you guys are watching this video. Either way, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Thanks, YouTube. So yeah, I'm not trying to be anything photorealism on this, and I have drawn decent drawings before. I really have. I'm having fun, and I really am not going to tell you what's in the cup, because if so, you're going to be upset with me. And I know that there are kids watching. Although this is going to be a non-safe for kids, there are kids on their parents' accounts. There are kids doing all kinds of stuff. How do I know that? Because I have kids, and that's what they do. They're like, make sure you're not a kid. I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, I'm not. And YouTube's like, here, show it to them. Show them whatever they're looking for. I'm like, dang. I personally don't think they care. They're just covering their own backsides, and rightfully so. Let's see this. So lately I've been doing some stuff on my other app that I use a lot of, which is called Art Studio Pro. I don't know if I like this brush right now, and I've used it a lot. Maybe I just don't like the size I'm using. Maybe I need a bigger size. Okay, same thing with this. I'm just going to kind of give myself this little VW pattern all the way down the underside of this wing, the trailing edge. If you guys don't know anything about that, there's different edges to a bird's wings. This would be the leading edge right here that I'm kind of messing with. And I only know that because I fly in helicopters. So like, I guess that's probably why I learned that. But, yeah, there's something here that does that. Why not? What's your favorite thing to draw, people? What is your favorite thing to draw? This is pure butt. This is what happens when you drink and draw. You're impatient, like me. I didn't measure much of anything, and I'm really just having fun with it. So I wanted to see how I would even do drink drawing. Look, this wing looks nothing like the other wing, and that's fine, because it's not the other wing. It's this wing. Yeah, but it's attached to the same bird. Birds get attacked. And right now this bird's getting attacked by me. I literally created this bird just so I can kill it. Now look, how long have I been drawing this? Look at that. It doesn't look, well, it does look pretty bad, but it doesn't look as bad as it used to. Now I'm just going to do something quick. I'm going to go ahead and put this layer underneath it. I'm going to do something different. Now this is a teaching point for Photoshop or Procreate. God dang, it's in this cup. Yep. I'm going to just pick this color. I know it's not red. It's more that. And whoa, that's not what I was trying to do. But either way, I'm going to be on this layer, layer number 3, and it's underneath. And I'm just going to select, oh, nope, I am going to go back to the selection tool, because it's a little bit finer than the brush I want to use. And I'm just going to kind of rough in some stuff. I'm not trying to be too accurate right now, but I do like how small, you know, I can get into detail. And I could zoom in if I'd like, and then really come in and do all this, but that's way too much for me at this point. And so yeah, I'm just going to have fun with it. And yeah, kind of follow it. I will definitely do some touch-ups if this drink doesn't get to me first, which so far it has, and I'm already losing. All right, so I have this part selected right here, and whatever the heck I just did right there. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. And so what I'm going to do is take just my digit, or I can take my stylus, whatever, and then drag this anywhere in here, and it will fill it in as such. Now I still have that selected. I want to unselect it now, and then go back to my brush, which I already have, and I'm going to come back in here and then just kind of do the last little bit of little things that I wanted, that I didn't feel like doing the whole time. So I did not want to, let me do this again. I did not want to take this brush and then kind of just go in here and, you see that? Because now I'm going over the same sort of thing over and over again. I could have done it this way and then all the way down. And I was just like, yeah, nope. I'd rather just do it like that initially, then get in here and do more like of the detail stuff like that. My brush size is way too big. That's way too small. That's just right.
Perfect.
And yeah, and even still, I don't want all of it probably, because I might not even keep that color. But it's good to have a base color for your drawings. Like I said, this one looks like complete butt, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I am going to post this. And if you if you think, oh man, this dude's supposed to be a good artist, you are the problem. You are the problem with the industry. Yeah, so there it is. What are some colors on this thing? Dang, I think I colored this fool the same colors as Beak. So let's reverse it. Let's put this beak more red than anything. And I still have the same layer selected. No, I don't have it selected, but I'm going to select it. And what this does is you can see these little lines, these little zebra lines all over it, just going horizontal. That enables me, so now I gotta make sure I hit the brush tool. If I draw anywhere on here, you see the brush tool right over his head, and then I go around in circles, It only will apply to what I am selected on, somewhat like a clipping mask. Or other people will do this. So I deselect it. I'm still on that same layer. Now I can draw all over, and I don't want to do that. So some people will do is they will alpha lock that. And the same sort of thing will happen. I can only draw wherever the pixels are locked onto that layer. However, I prefer to use selection because I can select. I'm sorry, having brain aneurysm. I am right. You can select that. So I'm going to undo the alpha lock. Now, if I want it to go above that and add another layer and draw on it, if I alpha lock this layer right here, but then I want to go on layer 4 and draw some crap, it'll literally go everywhere. But if I want to draw, I will select this. I don't have to have it alpha locked, but I am for this purpose. I'm going to go back to layer 4 and then kind of come over this again. And this is where I like to do selection over alpha lock, unless I only want to mess with that layer specifically. God dang, that was a nice little teaching moment for me. I learned something today. All right, so I learned don't do this series of drinking and drawing because you will suck at it. So I'm just going to color in this beak with red. I think I'm just doing like a reverse color of what I'm really seeing on this bird. And I will be honest with you, I hate coloring. I used to love coloring books as a child, and I hate them now. Like, I don't want it to be too black. So I'm just going to come in here with this. I can't even see this bird's eyes, so this bird has no eyes. Like the emperor has no clothes, this bird has no eyes. And yeah. Now I definitely have a lot cleaner work than this when I'm not doing this weird thing I'm doing right now. So yeah, let's do this. Now I'm not even going to add, let me see. I'm just going to go down the bottom of this whole wing specifically. Lipstick on a pig. I'm going to take the smudge tool now and kind of not make it as harsh as you can see that it is. Just going to go up and down with that. Hey, look at that. It's done. Somewhat. Now this, select that tool again and probably go a little darker than that at certain areas on the bird itself, or just on this whatever heck you want to call this thing. And this is not even like shadow or lighting. This is just, it's darker on the bird right here. And so even though some of it is definitely shading, I'm not doing that. I'm honoring what's in the cup, you know? And the cup is telling me to do what I'm doing right now. Ooh, let's do something more unique. Let's go ahead and darken the edges of these tail feathers and then leave the inside of it still a little bit lighter than the rest. Let's see what kind of effect that'll give me. And I don't like it, but I'm gonna go with it. And yes, I'm gonna leave it rough. I'm not even gonna try and fade that one in. Let's add some, whatever the hell color this is. What is this, yellows? Yellows? Let's add some yellows in this thing. I don't even see yellow on this bird. This bird's gonna have some yellow. And someone's gonna be like, this did not inspire me at all. And for someone else, they're gonna be like, just have fun with it. I'm gonna be pissed off if this thing gets more views than like, what the heck is it? Anything else I've ever done. Hey, look at that. I don't know what I'm doing. But I don't like coloring my drawings at all. I'll be serious one day, but right now I can't. So I'm just adding all of this stuff in here. I'm using the same brush, by the way. I'm not using any other brush. I'm not using like a textured brush or anything like that. I'm just kind of having fun with this. And that's the point of this video, is you should have fun with your drawing. If you don't, you should pick a new hobby or profession. And yeah. What is this? You're gonna have pinkish feet. I use this color a lot on animals' tongues because most people and animals' tongues are pink. I wonder why that is. Who knows why tongues are pink? You guys are full of smart people on YouTube. Everyone's got a comment. Put it in the comment section. Why are tongues pink? I promise I'm not going to look it up. And then I'm going to go with a darker color for these nails, or claws, or talons, whatever the word is. Yeah. So I still have that layer selected. I'm going to go ahead and unselect it by just hitting this little S that you just saw me do. I'm going to hit another layer. I'm just going to put this one underneath it. And I'm going to go over something big. So what is, dang, industrial. I like concrete block. It is actually really, really cool. It gives it some texture. So I'm going to go over concrete block with, what color is this right now? Now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and drop the opacity down on it. See that? Look at that. So now I have some texture behind my actual, whatever the flip is, bird, cardinal, canary, red thing. And I want to change some colors on it though. So I'm going to change that to painting. What's wet acrylic? Let's see what that does. Cool. I don't like it. So let's use it. Let's go ahead and just start coming in here and trying to block in some colors. Now, of course, I can smudge the living crap out of it. Ooh. You guys like that? Green. Let's see. Now I'm still working on the background, bottom layer. I literally just had that nice little grunge effect and got rid of all of it. And I'm fine. I'm totally fine with that. Maybe I actually want to do it again though. Now let me drop the opacity and go back to this concrete block and go do something like that. I like this color, so let's add some concrete block to that. Ta-da! Dang, how long has this video been? Half hour almost? Yeah. Now, I don't like doing highlights and stuff like that.
Nope.
But let's say I did. I'm going to put it above all of this junk. And I'm going to set it to multiply, which I already passed it. It is at the top on this one. Okay. All right. And I will try and set this color to whatever that is. And I will make it not darker, but warmer. If I actually want it to do that, I want it to be warmer. And what it'll do, good Lord, is nope, yep. This is kind of where it'll look darker as if something is in shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And of course it's like a lighter color. I might go a little bit lighter than that. And so yeah, I'll do that. I don't even know what to put in shadow, to be completely honest with you, because I don't do this very often. So let's say I put this part of the bird's wing in shadow. Ooh, I'm already messing up. You guys see where I jacked up? Select my bird layer, select it, but then go back to this layer, which I don't know where that stroke is. It's probably already on here, but I'm going to go to this layer, but I'm selected on the bottom layer. So once again, I can only utilize what is there. Cool. Cool. All right. That's this. Let me make that smaller. Let me try and go in here and add some whatever the heck I'm doing here. Yeah, that doesn't look like him at all.
Nope.
This is going perfect. I'm just going to do the whole underside of this. I'm going to do most of this. Hopefully it's kind of obvious it's in shadow. And if it's not, then it's not. Okay, plain and simple. It's just not. Now there's no texture on this thing at all. Now if you were to look in here and you see texture, there's none. It is all one solid color. Yes, I could be texturized and do all kinds of stuff to this bird. And don't get me wrong, had I not been medicating with the cup contents, maybe I would have done that. Maybe I still won't do it. But, and then let's just say, dang, yeah, and yes, I'm already done with my shading layer. You guys are something else. Now I'm going to go to overlay. This would be an O on the side instead of an M. And this, I will try to do something similar, right? I'm going to take that and also go lighter. Now you can obviously go from warms, which are things that are hot, like these reds, and then you can go to cools, which are going to be more blue. And that's what I would do for shading. Now when it comes to highlights, I would kind of do something like that. Now overlay is going to do the same thing. Now I got to make sure I have that layer. No, it's already selected. So I can just start going over this as well. Just the same. And I don't like that. Let's see. I like that color. So let's see. And I don't want to do a huge, dang, this looks nothing like at all what I was trying to go for. Holy crap. I'm going to sit here and get completely downvoted. Matter of fact, I'm going to start another YouTube channel and then downvote this video. So, and be like, this dude needs to freaking throw his iPad in the trash. And then you guys are going to be like, yeah, you tell him. Same guy. Hey, look at that. That came out way worse than I thought. What I'm trying to do now is kind of, I don't know, show some sort of, show some sort of light coming through the feathers on a shadow. Let me get rid of some of that shadow. Or I can just kind of smear it. Nope, gotta delete it. Yep. Let's go ahead and deselect that. They're pretty much the same thing.
Nope.
And I'm gonna go I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. God dang. Drinking and drawing. Oh my gosh. I'd have used the dang drawing itself as a complete thumbnail. Like I probably should, you know. Yep. And inking studio pen. What's this do? Ooh, I like that. It's probably the best thing I drew today. Do you guys like it? Let's see. That's it. That's it. And then, of course, that's me. That's me. So this is pretty bad. But if you laughed at all, that would have been awesome. So let's go ahead, save this thing. Let's share it as a PNG file. And I'm going to just go ahead and, save that. Get rid of both of these. And I'm done. So hopefully you guys saw this video and thumbsed it down or thumbsed it up, whatever. And maybe I shouldn't do that, but maybe I should. Maybe I should do this and try to draw other YouTube artists. Yes, I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to draw other YouTubers who are in the art community, and they aren't going to like it very much. And so, oh well. I have my own creative abilities. Either way, this is Darian with Darien's Creation. Hopefully you guys like this episode of Drinking and Drawing, and whatever that animal was. Unfortunately, I'm about to post this thing on my Instagram account as well. Yep, either way, see you guys next time, and I'm out. Peace.